Gaslighting 101, a masterclass in gaslighting in this video. Right here, we have a self proclaimed dating coach, which are the modern day scam artists right now. But here, a man comments or messages her, "We were told to leave women alone, so we did." And this is a response right afterwards.
We were told to leave women alone, so we did. Who? Who told you to leave women alone? Are you watching videos of women reporting being stalked and being sexually harassed? Yeah, they want to be left alone. But if you're not doing those things and you know how to approach a woman correctly, women want to be approached. Women want in-person connection. So this just sounds like an excuse. If you want to learn how to approach a woman the right way, message me now. We were
Gaslight, like most things that women have said that men are, is just pure projection, just pure projection. They say men be gaslighting, but this, like, women are the heaviest of gaslighters. They say men are narcissistic, yet the woman will have a whole Instagram page of just her, staring at her phone, staring at her own reflection for God knows how long. But you're a narcissist as a man. Everything they'll talk about men being abusive, yet you'll have women joke about being emotionally abusive to their husbands or to their boyfriends or their significant others. Joke about it. Even when it comes to physical abuse, the CDC says that women initiate, I think it's like 73% or 75% of domestic disputes, the woman initiated it. It's just that once the man finally physically imposes himself, it's no contest. You know what I mean? So men will inflict the most damage. With fewer attempts, even though they've been gaslit, manipulated, prodded. But that's a whole other story for another day. Now, this woman knows good and damn well. When this guy sent this message, we were told to leave women alone, so we did. She knows good and damn well what men like this are talking about. She knows good and damn well there are millions of videos online, millions of in-person experiences where women just don't want to be approached. We like, it's, they just only want to be approached by the guy that they like. We already know the difference between harassment and flirting is the attraction to her. We've even had women said this. And she is going to act like we're saying something else, or we're making excuses for not approaching women. You know, she knows good and damn well what he's saying, but she's going to try to flip it.
We're told to leave women alone, so we did. Who? Who told you to leave women alone?
Women did. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you to leave women alone? Now, it's either she has not been paying attention and she's been living under a rock, or she's being completely disingenuous. And it's clearly the latter. She's being very, 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 very disingenuous. And on top of that, that's to be expected because she is a scam artist.
Are you watching videos of women reporting being stalked and being sexually harassed? Yeah, they want to be left alone. But if you're not doing those things and you know how to approach a woman correctly, women want to be approached. Women want.
So this is where she tries to flip it. What, you're talking about the women that said they don't want to be sexually? Come on. As soon as you start adding other stuff in it, which doesn't, like, when we're talking about told to leave women alone, they don't want to be approached by the guys that they don't want any business, being associated with. So they will look past that dude like he's not even, like he's not even there. Most women really go through life trying to avoid being approached just in general. They only want to be approached by the guys that they are attracted to. That's it. So even though if she's wearing a revealing dress or whatever, she's wearing that dress to attract a certain type of dude. And then use the plausible deniability to turn down other dudes, even though her dress is inviting a certain type of attention.
want in-person connection. So this just sounds like an excuse. If you want
So as soon as he says this just sounds like an excuse. Well, it looks like to me, maybe her business, of of her being a dating coach, it's failing, and she doesn't want to put the onus on the broads. She wants to put it on the men, because at the end of the day, men have to approach women. Because if you leave it up to women to approach men, women are only going to approach like the top 10% of men. Like women are going to only approach men that are way out of their league. So this is why, like, that's the double-edged sword of, telling men, let women approach you. The thing is, that's not going to happen. Women are only going to approach the guys that are like way out of their league, or a guy that's clearly attractive. That's why you see like a lot of videos of women like really failing when they try to approach, because they be approaching dudes that already have, they be approaching dudes that be having bitches. Like they already have bitches, or they already have a woman off rip. I'm talking about it's clear. Or a guy that clearly has options. So they end up getting rejected on camera. And their approach styles be very awkward, very close to, grapey, really, to be fair. Like the way they approach when they when they have the opportunity to do it, if they were a man and they were approaching a woman, they would be arrested. Right? So if you leave it up to women to approach, only a few men are going to be approached out of the multitude, right? So really the business only works, or the dating industry can only help everybody stay fed, whether it be the restaurant industry, the movie industry, all these spots where you take bitches to dates, and all that, all these industries out here, they basically rely on men taking the onus to ask women out. Because if you leave it to women, they're only gonna approach a small percentage of men, and they're only willing to pay for a small percentage of men, which means it's like only like 1 out of 1,000. I'm being nice with those percentages. Like it's like it'll be like one. It'll be like probably, okay, I won't say 1 out of 1,000, but it's only like 3 or 2 out of 100 men that approaches her, that she's willing to go up to or approach, and maybe split the bill when it comes to dating. That's why the dating industry doesn't work with women asking men out. If you have a dating model, or a system where you're relying on women to do the approaching, that industry or that system is not going to work long term. Okay, so this is her page right here. Ask Sarah Tick. Sarah Tick, dating coach. I help men land their dream women. DM the word date to learn how to book your free 60-minute call. Oh my God, these people are horrible, man. These people are horrible. Dating coaching membership. Schedule your free dating strategy call. Modern Meat website. Oh Lord. I mean, if there's men paying this woman to help them land dates, they're wasting their time. And I'll say this broad here, she's gonna end up being on the side of where, I don't know. Have you seen like these other female dating coaches where they stop doing they stop setting women up, because they say that the women have way too high of standards or expectations of who they want to meet. She's probably going to end up on that side of the game in a little bit. To be fair, she's gonna end up on that side of the table. But like scam artists like this is not a respectable practice, ma'am. This is not a respectable practice. So right here, let's look at some of these comments. See how on point we are here, because this was clear gaslighting and also rage bait. Definitely rage bait. Somebody said feminists got their wish, enjoy your cats. Somebody said don't try to gaslight us, we listen. He said they like being approached by chads, not regular guys. Facts. He said no, this is gaslighting. Men were told over and over again that this situation is not appropriate to speak to women, and then a new situation, and then a new situation. It might be out at the shops or on the beach or the pub. All situations were eventually cut off. The reasoning was that they were just trying to have a good time and didn't want to be bothered, so we listened. Do not appreciate the gaslighting from you. Yeah, this is like what she's doing. Pure gaslighting. Pure gaslighting. Also, I'll say this before I sign off. Even texting bitches, I I try to keep that joint at a minimum because we already know you asking a girl out via text message or via message, you're not in just she's going to share that message. She's going to screenshot the message. She's going to share with her homegirls. What do y'all think? It's not just going to be you and her. It's always going to be you and her homegirls or the other dude she's messing with. She gonna send a message to him. Like what women are doing in the dating game is just straight criminal. So you can't even be mad if a dude is like, I'm not dating. Like this is like this is it's not even it's more than just cheating or more than just getting an advantage. This is just pure criminal. What women are doing in the dating game. So men are not approaching. So now women are now going to have to start doing the approaching. Now it's going to leave a lot of men out, but most men they rather just take that loss. They just rather take that loss than risk everything out here for an average broad that has the power to literally destroy him, his reputation, over an approach. It's not worth it.